Hello, my name is Jade Wan and I am a singer-songwriter in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And I just wanted to do a video response to a podcast that I follow and that I watch called Bridge the Atlantic. It's interesting because I just wanted to share with you just a tidbit of how I came upon the podcast, and then I'll share with you the podcast that I watched. It's actually one of my favorite inspirational singer-songwriters was interviewed by them, named My Silent Bravery, and that's how I found out of Bridge the Atlantic mainly. And I also heard of them through a couple of Facebook groups and posts them, and so now I'm totally following you all. So I just wanted to share with you one of the podcasts that I checked out. I'll be checking out many more, but this is one that I've started with or continued with, who was the guest speaker, Damian. I just want to say that throughout that podcast, you guys, all your podcasts are great. You guys are amazing, and I just love how casual it is and how personal it is. And I just want to share with you a few points that actually hit my heart as I was watching that podcast. I guess one of them is that, as an artist, we want to get our music out there, but it's not just because of our music, it's also because of who we are. And if our friends and fans see who we are personally and how we're personable to everybody and just our attitude and who we are, and people will come to us and like our music. So that hit my heart, but also because I also believe in that too, because I myself as a personal person too. I guess the second one is was talking about a bit about music education and how, if we have a lot of money, we go through that route. And once upon a time, I guess I was the same, where I went to university, studied classical music and everything. I really didn't actually see the side of me come out until the past few years. For all these years, I kept thinking that, not meant to sing. I'm not meant to play different instruments, though my heart loves different instruments. Not meant to write lyrics because I seem to write cheesy stuff. And I guess somehow years later, I guess it wasn't my time at that point in time, and now it is. And I am not as young as I was before, but once you figure things out, then you're just gonna go full force with it. So unfortunately, in some ways, the music education side kind of failed me in that way, but it really taught me in different things too, because I also have another part of me where I like teaching, and so that has allowed me to flourish in that way with that side of the career of mine. The other thing was when I heard the phrase, every single day, if I can do 1% better than before, then in 3 months, then I'll be 100% better. It's the baby steps, it's the little by little, and that totally hit me too, because you can only get better from where you were once before. And it's just a great reminder when I saw that in the podcast. Lastly, what actually got to me in the past week was actually this phrase: if we don't believe in our projects, then how can we make others believe in my music? So I guess this week, as I was in my recordings session, tracking my vocals, I guess I knew in my head that, yeah, I can do this. I have it in me, but maybe it's a self-realization wasn't fully there yet until I was really doing it. So as I was singing in the microphone, which I'm getting used to now, singing in the microphone, I think there was that one moment that I was finally sensing that sweet spot and just getting lost into the actual music that I wrote. And I think I was just believing myself more. That's what I was constantly thinking. And even my producer, after that one take, said, that was like the best one you've done. And I'm like, I think I know now. I now feel the belief that I have in myself that I can do this. I can release this in the world. I can pour my heart into it. I've heard other artists say it, but it's now that I actually feel it for myself and for my own music. So thank you for all the podcasts and all that. I just wanted to share a few things with you. And I'm not very good with doing video responses or anything. I've only just started. and trying to get comfortable with the camera. And I'm not singing, so this is kind of weird. Other than that, and I hope everybody can take what I took from it. And please, guys, everybody, please check out Bridge the Atlantic's podcast. They're very informative. They're very fun. They're very just everything. All right? Signing off from Toronto, Canada. My name is Jade Wan, and see you soon because I'll be making more.